So, and there's a little backstory to this question I'm going to ask you, but first off, and I think you'll know where I'm going a little bit, but I like your call out, right? I would rate that one a 10 out of 10, the Octagon interview. I always like when you guys like my posts, so I saw that you liked when I rated Lerone Murphy's Octagon interview kind of low. You know what
Wait,
I'm
wait,
talking
which one?
about?
I don't remember. I don't
Okay,
remember.
so I made a post a few weeks ago when Lerone Murphy main evented,
Okay.
and it was of me reacting to his Octagon interview, and I rated it a 1 out of 10. You liked it, so I was like, "Oh, Randy Brown liked my shit."
Hey, bro, sometimes when y'all see me like stuff too, I'm like this on Instagram. I'm not like I just show love to my people, bro. I don't,
I
sometimes
appreciate it. I love seeing your name
if my
on
man
liking
if
my
my man's
post.
post something, I just see his name. I'm just bye. I don't even gotta know what it is. I'm gonna fuck with it because I fuck with you. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
for
keep it
sure.
push. So maybe if I didn't see it, but that's just me. You know, I'm
Got
not
you.
one of those people that stingy with my likes and shit like that. I just like shit. I'll be like shit. I don't even remember.
Okay, well, let me explain a little bit, but I
Which could
appreciate it.
get me in trouble with you know that gets me in trouble a lot of times. So I just be like this shit.
I guess yeah, if Lerone saw you like my shit, he'd be like, "Oh, he co-signed that thought." But let me give you the backstory. So Lerone Murphy, when he did his Octagon interview, he had that win, right? And then he kind of had a lackadaisical call out. And I'm kind of big on like set yourself up, when you're in this position because there's a lot of competition,
Yeah,
amongst your peers. And
yeah,
he didn't, basically Gene Silva, Bryce Mitchell was that big old fight at featherweight, the next weekend. On top of that, you got the title fight main event. And he didn't even say any of their names. And so I was like, it's a 1 out of 10. Like you got to put a stamp on it, especially because you've won so many fights in a row. You're kind of in that Bilal Muhammad position where like you're not getting that shot you probably deserve. And in my opinion, it's because you're missing that. So roundabout approach. When you came on the mic, it seemed like you hit on all my things because you called out the main event, which is what I said about Lerone, what he should have done.
yeah.
So I give
I
it a
mean,
10 out of 10. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. I mean,
Hmm.
naturally, bro. That's just. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just thinking about. I know you do gotta have a name, and some people just their style. Some people don't like to talk. Some people are just. But that's just not me. I gotta say what I feel. Closed mouths don't get fed.
That's what
You
I'm
know.
saying. If you
So
want to get fed, you might as well
gotta
speak up.
you gotta speak up. That's a fact. I mean, I did not see the post though, but I feel you. I hear that. You gotta have a name. It's important. You know. And sometimes your position, even if you do have a name, it doesn't matter because you don't always get what you ask for in this game. But it's just good to. I don't know. Just it just got to make sense, and and people got to be interested in it and just create some interest. That's all. So
Yeah. Well, I think the call out makes sense. You say you had your eyes on the main event, but you threw Prates' name out of all
yeah,
of them. He
I think
lost.
me and Prates is a good fight now, especially since he lost. At the time, I didn't know if he was going to win or lose, so I don't know. That was a
Mhm.
fight we were supposed to fight in the past. The fight fell through, so I'm like, yo,
That's
let's run
right.
it back. Let's run it back. Yeah, and if not, Geoff Neal is also perfect candidate. You know what I
That's what I'm
mean?
saying too. Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's some good options out there for me at the
Because
moment.
Right. So because Geoff, you called him out the last time. He pulled out against Carlos. So he's in a
Yeah,
position where he probably has to fight an unranked guy. Something
yeah,
like that. Carlos
and
off a loss. You, right, probably deserving of a ranking. You didn't get it. I'll get your thoughts on that. But so it's like you're guaranteed, a ranked opponent, and those two guys are in the position where I think they got to fight you. Because Luke is also booked against Kevin Holland.
yeah. I mean,
No brainer, right?
it's a no-brainer. I mean, I would love Geoff Neal to fight. I would love that Geoff Neal fight, but
He's higher ranked, I believe.
he is higher. But it is what, bro.
So
Technically,
that
I'm
works
nine
out
and
for
one in
you.
my last. Think about it. I'm 9-1 in my last 10. Technically, if we want to get technical, and we want to, the only person that beat me in the last 10 fights was Jack, and he's fighting for a world title. Battling beat me. Everybody watches this know battling beat me. So, like at this point, the argument has been so consistent about me having a ranking, and then today I still don't have a ranking, which is I'm not bitching about it. I don't really care at this point, but it just means that I should that I should be getting at least a fight into the rankings, because that's all everyone ever wants to talk about with me is about why am I not ranked, you know what I mean? So get me at least a ranked fight, a ranked opponent if I'm not going to be ranked.
Yeah. I say,
Let me earn it.
right. And off of that call out, off of the knockout of the year contender, I say give you the fight that'll give you the highest stock, which I guess is Geoff Neal because he's higher ranked.
Yep, 100%.